Right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to the stream. My name is Kunzi, and we are back on the Creating Bedrock SMP tonight. Zeke's online, so we're gonna hang out for a while, do some Megabase building, just chill, and we'll see how long we stay on. But just want to get a little work done and stream in the process. So stick around, hang out. We'll see what we can get into.
Maybe you learned something.
Might just learn something.
And again, you might not.
That's true. That's true.
The risk we're all willing to take.
As you can see, I'm pretty certain I slept here recently. So as you can see, we made some really good progress the other day on the Megabase. And last night I got on, worked on a little bit more. I was too tired to actually stream. And then earlier today I was talking to my son about the base. He was like, man, I want to see it. So I hopped on and I finished the first ring. So it's looking good. I'm pretty happy with it. We'll pop down here and get a good look at the inside here. I even got the interior floor in. So here's what it looks like at the moment. Like I said, I'm really happy with it. It's a nice big ring. Oh shit. There we go.
Where's the end?
There isn't one. So, let me jump in a bed real quick. So,
yeah, I got knocked off the tree, so.
But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks good. So, next piece to this puzzle is I believe going to be some type of platform. So I guess if we're looking at it straight on here, I would like to actually basically see like an arch happening right here for like an entryway with a basically half circle platform coming out towards me. And I'm super uncoordinated with this stupid joystick on this controller, but imagine this platform coming out and circling back there, and that would happen at every quadrant. So you'd have 4 pieces doing that same thing, all looking to the interior. The same thing will happen up here on the next level and the next level, so all pointing to the inside. But aside from that, the other thing that I accomplished accomplished last night is I made an auto concrete farm. So I think what we'll do, I would like to show it off. Did I not have any concrete powder ready to go? Okay, we can fix that real quick. So if we take, let's just take 3 of these. We'll take 3 of these. Take a stack of white dye. Let's make this real quick, and then I will show you this farm because I'd like to also record it so we can get like a small tutorial on YouTube as well. All right, let's go. Let's see. I gotta think now. Now that my circle's done, I'm a little more disorganized. That's not the right way. Hold up. It is this way.
And if anyone's curious, I have a tree.
Zeke has a tree.
It is a tree, and it is the coolest tree.
Load in faster, damn it. Okay, so
Not created by aliens.
Here is my auto concrete farm. This is not my design. I got this from JC Plays on YouTube. Has a really simple design for this, so I decided to build it and test it out, and it works great. So let me show you basically how it works. Every time you place a piece of concrete on top of this redstone torch, it completes the cycle and triggers the piston to then activate and push it right in front of a water source. And so we're basically just completing the circuit here. Once you do this enough times, wait for it to actually happen here. Okay, so now once it pushes it as far as it can go, this is like, I think, the actual limit to how many blocks a piston can push. We put an observer here, and that observer has a signal over there that's connected to these 9 pistons. So when it comes over here and it detects that last piece of concrete touch it, all of these activate and shove it forward. And so what's going to happen is, as we sit here and feed this thing concrete powder, it will continually push it up until this row right here. And so this whole thing will be filled up with concrete. So then we just run through here, break it with a pickaxe, and then start the cycle over again. So it's really pretty simple, but I can just literally stand here and hold the trigger. If I look at the right spot, hold the trigger down on my controller, and this thing is just sitting there constantly feeding concrete powder to this farm, which is definitely better than having it just continually jump and place powder and then get pushed off and dropping water buckets down. This is a lot simpler. The farm can almost handle 2 full stacks of concrete. It basically handles all but like 8, I think, of 2 stacks. So really pleased with how it worked, but the downside is you literally just standing here watching this do what it's doing. But really simple design though. Yeah, you can tell that this thing's almost waiting for, it's about maxed out. So here's how you know it's maxed out. It can't push anything more that way. It's maxed out, and so this piece of concrete powder just sits here. So then all I got to do is just come through here and just mine it out. So what would be beneficial is, it would be nice to actually probably defeat a wither soon, so we can actually set a beacon up with some haste on it, that way we could actually chew through this stuff to make it a little bit easier. I do think there could be a way to expand this if we did a similar type redstone circuit down below here, and basically, like, once this thing notices that the final row gets to here, the pistons shove it up. So you would literally be able to go vertical to be an entire cube. It might be more like cost efficient as far as time goes, because then you could literally just stand there for like 15 minutes and place all these, or maybe 10 minutes, place all that concrete powder, and then just mine down one giant cube of concrete, and I don't know, you wouldn't have to take so many trips, I guess. But definitely better than jumping up and pillaring. That was awful.
I didn't catch any of that. Can you repeat everything?
Yeah, sure. Dick.
I'm glad you did that, because man, watching you make those things was a real thrill.
Yeah, I'm sure this is so much better. But I mean, like I said, this thing, it's a pretty simple.
Oh, it's cool.
Pretty simple.
It's certainly interesting
mechanic
to watch, though.
Yeah, it's
and that is not sarcasm.
Definitely a simple mechanic, because if you're placing down. You're basically placing down like a block and then a piston, putting a redstone torch under it. That's going to try to give power to that piston. It just can't do it yet. So then you put a couple redstone over, and still the signal is incomplete. But the moment you place a block on it, that signal goes from the redstone torch to the temporary concrete powder. So it completes the circuit, which makes the piston push forward. And so you just have to have a water source sitting right here. And then it converts it over. So then you're, at that point, exploiting the max distance that a piston can push. And at that point, you're putting the observer looking at that stack. And then you're placing a redstone signal. You you have to place the repeaters in this sequence, and then that pushes signal all the way around to the back of these pistons. And the reason you have to put these repeaters in here in this particular order, I don't know the methodology behind it, but this is what JC Play said. If you place it in this order, it makes sure that it doesn't just place... Now I feel like I want to test it.
Don't break it.
I'm not going to break it, though. I'm not exactly sure what the methodology is, but it's going to take and push it forward. And then you're just utilizing the same exploit. A piston can only push a block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I think it can only actually push 12 blocks. It can't push 13. So it's stopping here, right? So what I was hoping to do, I was like, well, maybe if I put cactus over here, as these come through and touch it, they would break, and I could put some type of collection system in. Only thing it did was break my cactus. So I would like to find a way to expand it so we can basically have an auto collection that I don't have to come back through here and mine it all. I just don't have an idea yet on how to make that happen. But I'm going to keep doing some research and testing out some things, because it would be a lot nicer to just sit here and hold this button down and chew through a couple shulkers worth of concrete powder and not actually have to physically mine it. Because honestly, the worst part of it is actually having to jump off of here real quick, mine it all up, collect it, put it away, and then do it again. When I could just be sitting here with maybe like a dropper or something above my head loaded down. That thing's just sitting there feeding me concrete powder as I'm pushing it away from me. It's like now it's full again, but I need to go sleep now. And I haven't put a bed over here yet.
Son of a bitch.
But it looks pretty damn cool when you fly in here and you got this big ass ring. I think it's cool anyway.
Are you gonna pop in little texture bits, or is it just gonna be solid the whole way
I will.
around?
Yeah, I will eventually. Someone even had a good idea the other day. So you know how I was talking about the ancient city below? We were kind of part of the story was that the wardens themselves were the occupants of the space station. They crashed their space station here on this planet, couldn't get it out, so they then went down below and created their city. Someone had said that at work the other day, it'd be pretty cool if you snuck a couple skulk catalysts into your build, and then basically let a mob generate up there and kill it, and it'll spread skulk all over the place. So basically, like, the space station itself has been infected, or still has an essence of whatever the wardens had on it, right? But it's just really old. I thought it was a pretty good idea. I think I hit. So I don't know. I definitely want to put some texturing in there because I don't want it to be just solid white, but I want to get a little further and do some playing around with how exactly I want that to look. I think what I'll probably end up doing is making a creative copy of the realm so I can see the build and then mess with it a little bit in creative to see what I like, and then toy with it after I have an idea of what I'm looking at. Potentially.
Yeah, you'll need some kind of visual link to corroborate the whole story.
Right. But I know I want to use some white wool. I would like to use some light gray wool. I'd like to use some potentially tough. I think could look kind of cool on the lower areas of it. Almost kind of creating like a gentle shadow like on the lower side. And then adding in... the skulk could look pretty cool, especially since it has kind of like that starry like look to it, and it just kind of looks spacish. So that could be a good texture to mix in there. I'm just not sure how to texture it in there so it looks good. But I mean, it would look good up against the white concrete.
I feel you.
It really doesn't take long to like fill it up. I mean, I was just mining it, now I'm already mining the whole thing again. Holy shit. But the thing about this too is, like, if anyone else was needing to use concrete, as long as you bring your own concrete powder over, you can't break it. It's super simple to use. Or even if someone wanted to build their own around their base, it was literally like 10 pistons, 1 observer, 20 pieces of redstone dust, 1 redstone torch, and a stack of building blocks. That's all it took. And then 4 repeaters. I think it was 4, or was it 3? 3 repeaters. 3 repeaters, 20 redstone dust, 1 observer, 10 pistons,
Whoa.
and 1 redstone torch, and a stack of whatever building block you want, and 1 bucket of water. I'm out. So that's all the concrete powder I had brought with me. So we can build a little bit. I think what we might do is we might go ahead and go up to the next ring, the big one. Do I want to start the big one? Problem with the big one is it is fucking huge. But that's the one you're gonna see as you're flying in. That's the one that would be seen. Or actually, you know what? I lied. We're gonna work on the platform that come out to the center. That way I can open up and get rid of these walkways that go across there, because I don't actually want them connected. I want the actual base to be 100% mob proof. And so the way I have the floor set up in there right now, I have it lit up enough on top with torches. Eventually what I want to do is get glow lichen, so I can place glow lichen all over the place, so it gives it a glow without having to see all the torches everywhere. And then on the inside, I've hidden torches under the floor. That's why you're seeing these orbs of light through here. Everywhere you see that, there's a torch under the floor. These are bottom half slabs, so it's an unspawnable surface for mobs. The only spawnable surfaces are actually these here, but there's enough light that it hasn't been a problem. This looks fairly dark right here. So let's put torch. That should be good there. I haven't seen any mobs in here at all yet, so I think I might just be lucky enough. Like, that's probably like a light level of like 1, and it has to be 0 to spawn a mob. So as we decorate, I'll be hanging like, I think, lanterns along the ceiling. So there will be more light in here. Or what I may end up doing is actually taking that glow lichen, even putting it up in the corners and make it look like overgrowth. Since this is technically stuck and abandoned, like I might do something with like some moss like hanging over the edges and things and vines, so it actually has an overgrown feel to it, to kind of make it look like it's been abandoned and stuck. Again, ambitious, lofty goals.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Hey, full shit. He ain't gonna do nothing. Alright, so let me think here. Let me see what level our floor is at. So this is at 138. So I want that same. Let's see here. I think it would be good. So let's bust that one out. That's 3 from the edge. 3 from the edge. So if I can make the arch. If I do something. Wait a minute. Hold on. It's 3. 3. Alright, let me put that one back. Cap that one. Put that back. Why am I struggling with this? Take that one out. Do that. Alright, so that would be my arch. Yeah, I feel like I want it to be larger than that. So let's go here. Here. Don't want to go like that. Do some trial and error here. That might look better. And then we knock these out. Let me see what that looks like out there. You know, it's hard to tell what I'm looking at, if I'm being honest. Okay, I think that's a pretty good shape. So now if I take, what I need to do is count how many blocks across there that is, which I'm pretty sure right now is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks in that opening. So then I need to take a half circle of like 6 maybe blocks out, and then make that ring coming out towards me. And then the hard part will also be making it dome it so it looks. I need to pick up all my concrete before that despawns. This shit's like gold to me right now.
But not gold in Minecraft, because gold in Minecraft's pretty useless.
Correct. There's never been a truer statement. Okay. Are you by a bed?
I am in a bed.
Okay. Let me grab. Find it. Temporary building blocks here. Which one was it working on? Here we go. Oh shit. This is proving to be painful. There we go. Okay. If I honestly, I feel like I almost need my plank. Almost need planks. Let's do this for the moment. Go get some. Alright, so if that is 11 block, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, well, that's the opening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if it's 11 there, if I go out 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Place. So we went 2. I think it needs to be 1 more here and 1 more there for the platform, and then we take this and go around the outside here. So if that's the lane, I wonder if that's enough. Looks pretty dwarfy. But is that okay though for the size that it is? Walk around the side. I guess I don't need them to be huge. I just need good entry points. Zeke, what do you think about that? There'd be
What's
one
looking dwarfy?
that, let's call it a landing pad. Is that too small, or do you think that looks about right? Each one, like this one would, the landing zone on this ring will be scaled up to fit this one. But for that, does that look too small? Or does it look like it fits well?
I wouldn't make it wider. I would make it stick out more, personally. Round it off.
Well, it
Not
is
significantly.
it
Like,
is actually round.
no, I know. I would stick it outward a little bit more towards the
So
center.
so push it out. Like maybe come out a couple blocks and then curve it.
Yes, exactly. Go straight out. Don't
Okay.
widen it. Just
Right.
stretch it inward and try and round it out a little bit. I would only do like 2 to 3 more blocks outward.
So do that and then curve it. So it'd be
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Otherwise, it's more of like a balcony than a landing pad.
Yeah. Place there. All right, let's go that. That looks better.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I like that. So now let's go and repeat that on the other 3 quadrants. Luckily, it's an easy thing to do. I think I might just need to get a little bit more mangrove planks. here, do that. Okay. So what I did was I came out 3 and then curved. Okay. Easy peasy. Well, in that case, actually, I don't need this walkway over here now. Do that, and for the moment, we'll just place 2 torches here. That'll light this platform up and keep anything from coming over here. We'll get that shoved back. Alright, one done. Alright, same thing now. We want only 2 blocks from the side. What I don't remember is how tall I went. I don't remember that. I went 1, 2, 3, 4, curved around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, curve, curve, boom, boom. Just get those out of the way. Don't need those. We'll put torch there, torch there. I think it was 3 that we came out. I can't remember, was it, did I do, I feel like that was not deep enough. What did I do? 1, 2, 3, it came out quite a bit more. So 1, 2, 3. 3. Yeah, I like that. Because I can already, that makes it so much easier to go between different areas of the build. Like I was able to just pop over there real quick. I like that. You about ready to sleep? Shit.
I guess.
We don't have to.
Well, I'm gonna.
Right, 2 done.
Taking a little bit of a break from the tree and seeing if there's like a small-ish side project I can work on.
Mm. reminds me I probably need to go grab my concrete under that last section. Put that there and there. Okay. I think I need to go out one more. Here. Okay, there's that. Other thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to mob proof underneath this base because there are all kinds of mobs down there because this thing's creating such a shadow.
Yep.
I can see like creepers and zombies and all kinds of things walking underneath here. My intentions was not to have a general mob farm under my base. I already got one of those. Pop back up out of there. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. I think that's what I did over here, right? 1, 2, 3. It is. Alright, one more. It's crazy. There's been just enough there's been so much progress made in the last 2 days. I feel like this is really helping me feel really good about how this build is turning out. Just enough of the right progress to re-spark that interest in it. Let's hop down here real quick. So skeletons. I would shoot you with my super overpowered bow, but I lost it. Trying to save someone else's stuff from the nether.
Yeah, nobody remembers that.
Oh shit, I just took a huge fall into that stupid cave. That was risky. I remember it quite well.
Someone's holding a grudge.
Definitely need to make a new one though. Is holding a grudge. So here now, 1, 2, 3. You see that zombie be down there holding my piece of concrete.
Just hanging on to it for you. You didn't want it despawning.
He's holding my treasure. Right. All right. There's my there's my 4 calm landing zones, I guess. Let's hop up top, see how that looks. That looks pretty good to me, I think. Especially once we get that middle platform out of there. I'm pretty happy with that. That looks good. At least for the start of it. There's more planned, but I'm happy with that. Alright, let's take and break the rest of this. We'll keep the middle platform. That's our temporary building platform. And pull this one back. No, look at that, get a screenshot. I like the way that looks. Yeah. How do I want to do that? Something like... I guess that kind of works. All right, hold on a second. Video, hide HUD, back up. I think that'll do. All right. So one ring in the books. Not gonna lie, this one's daunting. So I need to figure out now how much larger, because I would like, since this is it's a bigger ring, I want the interior of it, or the diameter of the ring itself, to be much larger too. I want it to scale up with it. So this one, if I remember right, it's 11 blocks in diameter from this wall to this wall. So with that one up there being, it's actually double the size of this, do I make that one not double, but do I make it like 15? Or do I keep it the same? It might be good to keep them the same, actually. The only thing is, like, this really isn't this large in here. It's not very big on the interior. So really what I'm building is just a big focal point for what's down below. Unless I make the inside of the ring larger. Because, like, I can't really put storage in here really. If I did, it would take up a ton of room.
Not with that attitude.
I guess that's really my other thought. Like I never really like when I thought of this build. I never really thought like, oh, this ring will contain this and this ring will contain that. I was like, I'm just gonna build this, and then I always plan like the rooms and things around the exterior later. So this thing really may not have any purpose at all, or very minimal. It might just be just a cool like focal point to what's down below with the ancient city and all that.
What? Okay, Disney's drowned.
I'm assuming you're not by a bed.
No, I'm not by a bed. That ain't happening. Ain't happening.
I'll go with it. So I guess what to do now. I mean, we could work on the next ring. Or do I want to?
You gots to. It's gotta happen. The people want it.
The people want it.
I mean, the two people want it.
See, this would have been a good one for Nanio to be on.
Just gonna have to go back and watch the recording.
There's stuff happening here.
Sleeping on the streams.
She's not on it. She's not here. Okay. Let's think.
I don't know if I should tell you what I'm working on or just see how far I can get, and then if you happen to come across it, then be surprised.
Well, now I'm curious.
I mean, there's nothing to look at right now. I've barely started.
Okay. Let's see here.
Consider it an Easter egg. If people come across it, great.
Cool.
Should be on plant.
All right. Well, I guess let's go up to the next. Let's go up to the next ring, I guess. We'll try and think. What's going to be hard about the next tier up is...
I'm ready to hit up the bed.
Okay. Like the next tier and the tier after, they're so high up. Like the ring that's there, that's the center line. If I decide to go 7 blocks down below that, I might have to find a way to get up there to 7 blocks below it on each of those. Building the top part of it's easy, but I have 7 scaffolding. I got more. Never mind. We're good. We good. So, all right, let's do that, I guess. I'm gonna figure out what coordinate I need here on this point right here. As I just destroyed my face here. So we're at 192. Standing on 192. So if I want to do a 15... Let's make this one a little bit larger. So if we go 15 and not 11, I need to go down 7 blocks. So I need to have it at 185. 185. So need my notepad. Coordinates are 1394. I want 185. And then -686. That's what I need to take the scaffolding to. So it said 1394. That's this way. 1394. 686 is this one. It's actually this one. Okay. Go up to 185. Right here. All right, so then we place block there, block there. So if I do that right, so here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 would be this one. So this would be the top ring here. What I want to do is stand over here, see if that looks good. So far 192, I want to be 7 blocks above that, so 1. Actually, that's 1 too high. Do that. 199 would be the 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's what I want right there. So that's quite a bit bigger. I think that looks good. Do I have enough building blocks? I do. So we're gonna try and get all the way over to that quarter over there. Ugh. Three more. Right? Yep. Ooh, I better place torches as I go, or I'm gonna have a bad day. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, roughly. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, good thing I didn't do too many. Three, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get some more torches down. One, two. All right, let's do one of these. One more set of two. And then I believe we start. Nope, which is a single. In here, and then it's two again. And then I believe it's two singles. We're doing this for a minute. All right, let's do this, and now we're headed the other direction. So 2 blocks. For 2. The worst one's doing it this direction, or from down below. 2. Single. And then 2. Let's do 2 more of those. We gotta get some torches down again. It's crazy how this like weird pattern of blocks ends up making a circle from however far away. You still there? Or did I make you go to sleep?
I was gonna say I need to like get like a beer or something to make this go a little smoother. I'm working on something. It's going. It's just wrapping my head, listening to you. No beer in my hand.
Yeah, this is the
Almost too late to start.
rough concentration part of making circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yep. Place that. Another torch. Six and 7. So this is our other quadrant right there. So I'll just use that as a quadrant marker. Okay. So that is the lower piece of the larger one. top side goes a lot easier. Still not by a bed, right?
No, I'm not by bed.
Okay.
I can get one to where I'm at right
Oh,
about now. I just got to go get it and place it now. It was
uh,
a uninhabitable location, and now it is habitable.
gotcha. So you have a bed close by, or you could.
In a minute or two, I'll get one down
Okay,
here.
that's fine. I think we're only on night 2, so we're good. But the next night would be rough for me. I would be getting shoved off by phantoms.
Gotta make it interesting somehow.
That's dark. I never put torches on this side. That could have been a problem. How did I not have mobs dropping on my head? Alright, hold on. Place torches. Alright, flying down to bed now.
And what are you gonna do for a light source? Are you gonna keep them as torches? Or are you gonna do something else?
You mean around the rings?
Yeah, are you just gonna leave torches about?
I won't be. I'm gonna end up getting glow lichen, because it puts off a little bit of light, but not a ton. So I can sprinkle it around, kind of like SM overgrowth.
Mhm.
Um, that way I don't see torches on the outside of my builds. As far as like what to do down there, I am unsure exactly what I'm gonna do on the ground. All right, let's go. Back to here. Okay. Nope. Too soon.
What? Oh.
Here, single. Here, two. Whoop. Single. Single. Much, much faster. If I can just get my controls to work the way I want them to. Two. Sorry, let's look at more entertaining. I get this ring here done.
There.
Here. Huh?
Oh, just making progress. What do you?
Okay, there is that one. All right, let's go take a look at that. Can I land? Barely. Okay. That is going to be good size. I think that's the right scale. Actually, let's go check it out from this hilltop over here. Assuming we'll even be able to see it. That might be too far away. It's just too far away. Guess we'll go to our usual peak. Yeah, I think that's gonna be right. Yeah, that'll look good. Gonna be big. Gonna be big.
Yeah, go big or go home.
See.
If it wasn't difficult, it wouldn't be worth one.
That's true. That's true. I get bored if it's too simple. It's gotta be
Well,
something
unless
that's.
it's helpful.
Well,
Just
yeah.
say
Yeah.
the autos, the spawners, the generators, all that stuff's great. Now that we're kind of past that, yeah, we got to get creative and.
Yeah, all that stuff was necessary to be able to do what we're doing now. But I personally need that big challenge to like keep me engaged. If it's not a challenge enough, I lose interest very quick. Like I have to have some type of grind to do, which is why I could never really get into the creative building. I got bored way too fast.
Well, that makes one of us.
You're like, man, I used to just have all this stuff at my disposal.
That's exactly right.
Which I get. I like being in creative to like get my head around what a build should look like. But the moment I get like the basis of it or like the idea, I take a picture of it and I'm right back out of it and I'm in survival, like
Well, it's
going for
it's
the
the
grind.
difference between being an engineer and being like a construction or contractor. Like I like plans and I like my build, what I've built, to be at my disposal in that moment. It just takes time. You're
Yeah.
you're wanting to take the time to be the contractor and acquire all the materials, do all this other
Mhm.
shit
Yep.
beyond engineering, and I'm just no, I'm good with just engineering.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Did my phone die? What the fuck? Hmm. My phone is off. Why is it off?
It's telling you it's bedtime.
Why it shouldn't even be dead, but maybe I didn't get on a charger last night. I don't know. Okay. Well, So if this is bigger now, that really, instead of being the floor, all right, let's go down into our first one here. Actually, let's go on the roof here. This will work. On a straightaway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we went this is 11 wide, and so we went 4 wider. I gotta look at the bruh the 17th. How is it going? Good. How about you? I'm good, man. I'm it's building, working on a Megabase and chatting with one of the other guys on the S&P.
No, he's not. Just a
Well,
figment of your imagination.
I'm talking to him and he chooses to reply or not, but we doing good. We doing good. Thanks for asking. All right, let's hop down. What is this on? Talking about like Bedrock or Java? If you are asking that, we are playing on Bedrock. I'm playing on Xbox. Zeke is playing on PC, but we were on the Bedrock edition.
Master race.
Like name of S&P thing, and sure. Okay. This is the Creating Bedrock S&P. It's just a small group of us that all know each other from real life, just hanging out, having fun, and a couple of us record the process along the way. Something about our S&P, there's very little experience on the server itself. I have probably the most, as far as survival, I have the most experience of anyone on here. Zeke has quite a bit of experience from the creative aspect. He's been playing for a couple years. I've been playing probably a year and a half. And then 2 of our other members have been playing just for a couple of months. So it's a lot of teaching and building farms and trying to show like how the mechanics work on general mob farms and just things like that in general. And then we're in the process of building mega bases now, so we've each got a plot picked out, and you are seeing mine. Going with the giant space station. At least that's the goal here. So that's the first ring. There's another ring that I'm standing on now. It'll be similar, and then one up above it with a giant type spike that will go all the way down and jam into the ground there like it's stuck. Do y'all have like wars? No, we it's very communal. There's
we get on each other's nerves every once in a while.
Yeah, we just pick and banter and all that, but no actual wars. It's not an anarchy server.
Nah, that wouldn't be very good for the
Not for the new guys.
overall creativity of the server.
Yeah. No, we like to just have fun, help each other out, build. All right, got you.
Now we'll do all the major milestones, a lot of creative builds, a lot of generators and stuff. So,
yep. Here before too long, it won't be tonight, but something about like my particular base. All the way down directly below me is an ancient city. I am the only one on the server that has ever seen an ancient city. So one of these days, we're all going to go down there and raid it. And part of the story of my particular base is the occupants of this space station that got stuck were the wardens. And because they couldn't get their vessel out of the ground after they crashed, they went down below and they built their ancient city down there years and years ago. And then we are here and we have found it overgrown and in just complete disarray. And when we go down to visit the ancient city, they'll spawn up to protect their city. So, dang bro is living in the edge. The wardens finna come get you for living in a space station. Yep. That's the whole idea. I like the Story behind it. We were just talking about. I like big challenges. It's got to be something that's going to hold my attention. It's got to be a lot of grind to it to hold my attention. And then, I mean, all of us that are on this server, we all come from the engineering and construction space in real life. So that probably will help, I guess, see into my mind a little bit. I'm definitely construction minded, so I like the process of building and acquiring materials and all that. But others are more engineer like and they like to just build the plans, but they want it done much quicker.
But Coonsy won't let us do it in creative.
I won't let him do it in creative, right?
Won't let me flourish.
Um, and then if you are interested, I do have a YouTube channel if you're ever interested in seeing what some of the past shenanigans have been, and then I always make sure I put my VODs over there after every stream. If you're interested there, just look up Koontzzy, Koontzzy, on YouTube, and you'll see my channel. And then if you have the urge to subscribe, you will not miss anything that we put out there. No free promo. And we play other things too, like Fortnite, but at the moment I'm in a Minecraft mood, so that's why we're on here tonight.
How the hell did I f this up?
Hold on, I need.
Oh.
1 second. I need the plots. Sphere generator.
Shit. Thumb's broken.
Go to here. I want. That's the one that cuts it. I need 15. Cut that son bitch in half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, it needs to be 5 wide again. Okay. That makes that easier. And go to here. Well, I'm gonna probably go to bed soon because I'm worn out. So see ya. You seem chill, so I may come back. Well, I hope you do, man. We will catch you on the next one. All right, let's go. Go there. So this platform needs to be 2 wide. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Put those back. Those helped me out the other day.
And I keep forgetting to grab a bed. Okay, you're the only one who has this up.
Unacceptable.
What the hell is wrong with this build? There it is. There we go. All fixed. Alright.
do. Let's go from the other direction. So let's do an inside. Ooh, about walked off the edge. There.
You're gonna start needing some like music or something in the background. Something to keep the
There we go.
keep the adrenaline going. Something you listen to while you're working out.
Yeah, problem is the stuff that I listen to, pretty sure would have a DMCA on it.
I'm sure you can find something.
I'm sure. Yeah, I need to talk to what makes it hard, like if I was on PC it'd be a lot easier. I don't know how to get music into the stream with the Xbox being my you know, like that's the source of the stream. I don't know if I can overlay it with just like what the laptop that I'm running the stream off of
You would think
has.
so. I mean, it's essentially a gaming PC. That's all consoles really are, especially the Xbox. It's Microsoft, so
Yeah.
got all the built-in software that could do it. It's just gonna be trickier because working on a controller.
Mm-hmm. Go there, there, two, two. Okay. Yeah, last night when I was playing, I did have music going, and it was nice just to kind of like listen to music wherever I wanted to and just build.
I say if you can keep it low enough for yourself, at least nobody could hear it.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's do this one more time.
Still need to build a second trident with the combat buffs on it. That could probably come in handy for what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. Probably would. Especially if you had like Riptide or something on it. You just go flying through that water.
Wait, it helps you swim?
you can propel yourself through the water.
I missed that update.
You can basically charge it like you're gonna throw it,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you let go of it, it'll just propel you forward. Pretty handy. Okay.
Need like underwater golems. I want to hire the dolphin as like a bodyguard crew.
Two of those. This is going to be a lot trickier. Go here. And a single here. Nope, I did that wrong. Did it wrong. Alright, so we actually need to do that. And then go over 2. We're going to go up 1. And then now we're going to go up the 2. And then this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then over 1, up 2, here, 1. So do this over to there. That's a big fucking circle. 1, 2, 2, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2. Whew, that is gonna be fucking huge. I mean, it definitely makes more sense. It's more fitting for what I'm gonna be doing here. Let's do that again.
See if I can remember to bring a bed this time.
Alright, hold on. Flying down. Back to here. Man, the dude, he could have gave me a follow. Didn't even follow me. He's like, oh, I might be back. You're chill.
You gotta earn it.
Could have sent me a fucking follow. If we. Okay, 1. So now we're going to go up.
Not bad. Remember this time.
Here. To there. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1. And 2. Nice. Love it when a plan comes together. Yeah, that is big. That is way bigger. That'll feel good though when we get the floor in there. Huh?
You'd almost want to make it like an ellipse versus just a perfect circle.
Don't make me change
That way
my
you have
mind.
more. Well, I know. I'm just saying, but that way you have more.
Yeah,
floor
I would
space.
have
Otherwise,
more
you
floor
just fill
space
it
for
in.
sure. Yeah.
No, just fill in the bottom. Like if keep it a circle, but fill in the bottom 2 layers, and you'll have a wide enough walking space.
Right. Well, so I'll be putting in half slabs, bottom half slabs right here on this row, which is what I did down there.
Yeah, that would work. Yeah.
So that is unspawnable space as far as mobs go. So if it was darker, nothing would spawn in there, but it won't be that dark in there. But so I'll actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks across.
But
That's
at some point,
pretty good
if
size.
if you go up higher and it's wider, you could actually like decorate or
Yeah,
put put something at eye
you're
level
you
kind of
are
thing.
you are right. But since I did a perfect circle down there, it would look silly if I had that a circle and this was an ellipse. But
No, no, no. Do the
hindsight, that would
circle.
have looked better.
Do the circle. Just fill in the bottom 3 blocks or hollow it out essentially. You know what I mean?
Mm,
The third red block up, make
this
that
one,
the half slab. One more up.
that one.
Yeah, put the half slab above that, and it's going to be extra wide. Like, still build the circle, but your floor is going to be that high up. So you're just going to have like either a hollow space below, which you'd fill up with lights, or you actually fill it in. Because what you're standing on right now doesn't have to be the floor, nor does the one above that. If you go up one more, it would still be a circle on the outside, but it would look more like I guess, a half circle or an ellipse on the inside.
But once I go to put the landing pads in, like I want them to be really low,
That's
so
true.
that these doors look nice and large.
Proportionately, as long as you matched it, I think you're okay.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. I would could play with the ceiling a little bit because you'll have a lot of headspace too.
Damn it. Yeah.
Should not run into stuff like that. How you die.
Yep. Is true. Is true.
Oh man. I think I've taken this about as far as I want to go for tonight. More of like a practice for another idea if I want to pursue that later on. See what it looks like from a different perspective.
We'll leave it a mystery. Unless
Yeah,
you
I'm
want
trying not
me
to
to
give
come check
anything
at it.
away, but
Yeah.
I'm just rambling.
I have an idea of something you could be doing, but also don't know that you know how to do what I'm thinking it could be.
Well then, low expectations.
Well, I guess are you doing a build, or are you trying to like make any type
Building
of farm?
something. You know that's gonna look really fun. No, it's a build. It's not like a
Okay.
farm or construction of any kind.
Okay. Yeah,
A
so in that case,
device.
I have no clue what you'd be working on.
It, it kind of looks cool. I definitely want to work on that rather than the tree that's structured.
I'm pretty
The
sure I'm pretty sure Snatched is going to be bailing on the floating island thing. Like he hasn't completely come
oh,
out and said it, but I feel like he's mentioned twice to me at work. He's like, "Man, I kind of want to just like rip it down." So I was like, "Well, before you do that, you should check
don't
out
rip
an
it down.
ancient city just to see what it looks like cuz I think you'd be interested in what they look like initially. Cuz like they're freaking cool. I love the way they look. Like they're
Yeah, but
super
there's
they're
no reason to tear it down.
yeah, I
You
think
just
it's
leave
more.
it.
I think it's yeah. You could just like leave it and abandon it, and then come back to it if you ever wanted to later. But I mean, it's um, he's got some time in it already, So
Uh huh.
I'd hate to just lose it. But I get it. I've burnt myself out on builds a few times. Here, need to go up one more. Here, here. Did you just fly over? I swore I just heard like wings. What the hell is shooting at me? Alright, listen.
I mean, you had it right the first time. Somebody's here. Just gotta see it for myself. Also, I don't remember how to get to Snatch's thing. Has he worked on it at all?
Everyone kind of stopped playing at the same time.
Right, but he hasn't come back since.
No, he hasn't.
I honestly don't remember if I saw it before it kind of stopped, but I was gonna see if I could find it. I just don't remember the coordinates.
Well,
So did you intend for this to be the exact level at which the clouds come through?
I have the clouds turned off
Oh, okay, well,
because they
yeah,
were
they're literally right at this level.
Yes, they're yeah. I have them off for me.
See if I can land on one of those platforms.
Should be able to if I can do it on a controller.
I was gonna say it's a.
Yeah, they're good size.
Checking out below to see if we got any crazy mobs. I don't see shit.
Are you on the ground or are you in the tunnel?
I'm in the tunnel.
Yeah.
Not visible from up here.
Yeah, no, you're too far away. The tunnel is lit just enough that it's mob proof.
I don't see anything down here. Figured there'd be dark rings and they'd be running amok. Well, it looks interesting from the bottom so far. Trying to get like the perfect angle. It's like the ground is almost too close to it. I want it to be a little bit further away. So
Talk about like the mesa itself.
The bottom ring that you've built.
You're saying like the rings are too close together.
No, just too close to the ground. I want to see it from like a distance. It would give a little bit more
yeah.
like epicness. Also, you've got one cobblestone sticking out the side of it for some reason.
Yeah, I need to.
I really want to get that down. It's like an itch.
Take it down.
I don't know if I can. Yeah, I could get it.
Yeah, I forgot about it. It was never supposed to be there. We're gonna go up to 2.
Where are you? There it is. Like a skin tag. Just gotta.
3, 4, like a skin
there you
tag. Go. You gotta get a hold of that thing.
Yeah, just rip it off.
2. There.
And there is going to be like a central structure, right? That's like the last thing you're going to do?
Yes. Yeah, like if you look way up, there's kind of like there's a perfect oval up there, which is not that's not the shape. But it just kind of is my visual for what'll like just basically stab right through the center all the way down and stab into the ground. And then once we go under into the cave, you'll see the peak of that thing poking all the way through. Like it's just literally stuck in the ground.
When you're ready, I'm gonna go in the nether and you can sleep.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that now.
I'm gonna see if I can get to Snatch's build.
It's easy to get to if you take.
Oh, Jesus.
So go down the tunnels, and then as you get to the point where you would go up the stairs to our normal area.
Oh, you're saying take the nether to get there?
Yeah. Like he's got a tunnel to it.
Oh God, I forgot these torches are on the wrong side. So
I can
it's reverse from what?
I'm popping in.
Is left returning?
This way.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That drives me nuts.
Well, eventually I plan to fix this, like make it much larger.
God, I forgot about all the weird noises and shit.
I assume you're right behind me.
Yeah.
Or over here, and then all the way down that is his portal.
I was gonna say this is the rail that I tried to start to go to the other end where I was gonna do a build, but that is way down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was gonna build a whole freaking city. There's still shit down here. It hasn't despawned.
Mm-hmm. There was a bunch of gravel there, so I took it.
I don't want to walk off an edge. Here we go. Okay.
Oh, it's safe.
I mean, it's got the makings of just. It looks really freaking cool. I was a little shocked when you decided to go with like a shape. I thought he was going to do like an amorphous kind of island where it's just like he built like a pyramid in the sky, like it's ancient Egyptians if they were from
This thing
space.
is freaking huge. It's just tall enough to like you need more than one rocket to go straight up. I feel like he's been up here since I saw this last. He's expanded on this.
The wall, the brick wall or nether brick wall, and then the glass was not here when I came by
Yeah,
last. So.
same.
But is he gonna build down in there, or is he just gonna leave it hot? Like,
Oh, I don't know.
what's this supposed to be? A town or just a structure? He's only gonna do one, right? Or was he gonna do multiple?
I believe there were gonna be multiples. This was the first one.
Jesus. Yeah, I would have done like a little bit more of a earthly looking island.
Yeah, fuck, this is huge.
But that's what I'm having issues with. There's a random lead. That's what I'm having issues with now with the tree is trying to build something that looks natural.
That's
It's
crazy.
not
There's
easy.
actually
Like it's easier to
snow
have
over
some
here.
structure.
He's high enough up in a certain biome that there's snow. That's crazy.
That's weird because all below is just ocean and he's got the
Mm-hmm.
lava flowing down. And also, if you fall down in there and you don't have a rockets, you're effed.
Yeah.
There is no out. You gotta dig out all.
Yeah, this is big. And then Joe, he hadn't even started his base.
Kind of seems like Joe doesn't like playing anymore. Got some time to make up for.
Well, we were all playing Fortnite there, so
I know what happened there.
like why did
Daniel and everybody else making demands.
well, I mean, I've been wanting to get back in here.
As long as you go back every once in a while.
Oh, we'll still I still plan on playing Fortnite cuz I want to get that Optimus Prime skin.
I actually tried. Why can I not get out of this? I actually tried playing Battlefield 4. You remember those days?
Yeah.
Man, that is.
There's still people playing that.
Yeah, but it's all private servers.
Oh.
So there's like rules and Discord servers you gotta be on. Oop. Well, that hurt a little bit.
Bet it did.
But man, I used to shred in Battlefield 4.
I remember
Sniping
we used to
and
play
flying the
that all the freaking
helicopters.
time.
I wish. I don't think we can get back into it, nor would I like be as good because I'm on PC. So like my favorite thing was the helicopters, the little mini helicopters with the machine guns on them,
Uh,
doing that, flying between the buildings and stuff. I had that shit down on controller,
nice.
but them's was the old days. I don't know if I could do that anymore, but I'd like a good military shooter again. We could find a decent one. I'm not saying do like the Battlefield or Call of Duty survival, whatever Fortnite is.
Oh,
But
Warzone.
yeah,
Are you Are you building a dome or something underneath? I see something dome-like under the water. Is that yours?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. I won't explore it. I
You
come out of
can.
the port and I looked over there and I'm like, there's a structure.
But it's just faint enough that like it kind of disappears below the surface
Right.
before you really make it out. Yeah, I was
So
trying to
so this
do.
thing is this going to be something just else to have, or is this going to be a repl this area lags for me so fucking bad.
It's
Like,
just loading all the animals, and I probably just need to do some murder.
yeah, earlier today I was flying to the General Mob Farm. The game crashed. I was just like, oh my god, it better not just drop me in the fucking water and I'd be
Oh
drowning.
yeah, that's.
It didn't.
Well, no, you would disappear, right?
Yeah, but
It wouldn't. Yeah,
it
so say
lagged
it wouldn't.
so hard that the game crashed. I've never had the game crash on me.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and clear all this stuff out. I'll leave like 4 chickens maybe. Get rid of some of the cows too. All right, that's good enough.
Let's see if I can just look.
I've got an air pocket down there too, so if you want to swim underneath it, I've
I
got
wasn't
about
I wasn't actually going down.
6 layers down so far. I'm using obviously the shape plots modeler thing,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
but it's all going to be glass. I didn't know if I should do like
Yeah,
stained glass,
I'll
but
pop in there.
I don't have enough patience for it, so I
Oh, so
elected not to.
oh, I see your air pocket. Okay. So is this a replacement for your tree?
No, 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 no.
Just
They'll
something,
both get done.
just something to do. Okay,
Something to mix it up because I can't go on the way up to it.
I got you.
No, I was just so it's lined up with the cave underneath my base, so they're going to be connected at some point.
Oh,
And it
nice.
just so happens that directly below the dome is an underwater cavern that doesn't really go anywhere, but at least I don't have to like hollow that out if I want to keep going with it.
Yeah, I did notice that cavern when I was down there.
Anyway, oh shit.
Yeah, cool.
I don't know what I'm going to do with it. If I'm going to put something in there, if I'm just going to leave it as like a hollowed out base, just something. I really I'm testing it out here so that I was considering doing a underwater city kind of to the what would that be northwest of your mountain. There's another mountain, and just north of that is kind of a bay area with some ocean. I was going to do like an underwater city, but I want to see if this proves to be kind of a challenge or too much of a challenge, and I wasn't going to pursue that. So this is the
Mm-hmm.
test. Was not prepared for the blast to leak water. Well, I thought that would. It's not dirt, so. But it leaks. Anyway,
The glass to leak water.
the glass is leaking. Like it's dripping underneath from the rain.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, not from the rain, but from
From
the
the
water.
water above it. Yeah.
It
Yep,
is
it
raining
doesn't.
now.
Yeah,
Is it not raining on your
every
screen?
it is raining. Not where I'm standing because you're in a savanna at your base, but I can see rain above the water.
Gotcha. It's kind of cool. I can see everything pretty clearly under here too. Granted, the
Mm-hmm.
panes themselves have all these white lines, but if I were to run the walls flush down, I could see everything underwater very well.
Mm-hmm.
And then from the top, you can see it, and it kind of, because it gets deeper and a little thicker, it smooths out the edges so it doesn't look so jagged, just at the very,
Mm-hmm.
very top. I like that look.
Yeah,
And
from up
once
here, it's very subtle down there.
and once I light it up, I'm curious what that's going to look like. Actually, you know what? I have a torch on me. Look this way.
I'm looking at
Let's
you.
see what happens.
It looks a little bit more like the
Yeah, kind
ocean,
of.
like the ruins over there. It
Mhm.
does illuminate the pane edges, but I don't think it. It doesn't look bad. You can definitely tell there's a structure under there now.
Yeah, I won't put the torches this high up either, so it won't. I don't think it'll be that obvious. Although I probably should keep one torch because I don't want shit spawning in here.
Hmm.
Just didn't think about that. Anyway, that's probably going to be it for me for this evening.
I think I'm gonna fly back to my base, park my ass, and
We do need to explore what else got updated because I can see like on the home screen this mangrove stuff,
it's a cherry blossom.
cherry blossom.
Yep, there's a whole bunch of this is a very large update that they just pushed through.
Now, are we going to get that out of the biomes that exist today in your realm, or do we have to like start a whole new world to even see that stuff?
So if there's an area that has not been explored, that we have not explored yet, um,
The
it
seed's not already
it
built that way?
well, so like if someone was to go in and put in the seed that we're playing on right now, brand new, it would actually have pieces of cherry blossom and things like that. Oh shit, I walked off the edge. I'm gonna need to expand that platform.
I'm pretty sure between the four of us, we've explored just about every square inch of at least the immediate area.
Right, which is fine. That's not really a big deal.
Let's
We
just
just
see.
have to go outside of those reaches a little further to see things like biomes and some of the newer structures. Now, as far as like the archaeology stuff that they've implemented, again, that's got to be outside of the areas that we've been to. We really haven't been to a lot of areas, honestly. We've been to certain places a lot of times, but there's a lot of the area around us we haven't been to. So it's just a matter of like going out and exploring those. I do want to do that at some point. Um, and if it seems like it's just too much to do, then it could be something to maybe do on like a single player world. But all of the all this stuff, it's in our world. Our world has been updated. As long as we
Looking
haven't
to
actually
see.
loaded the chunk before, it could be in there in that area. So
And is it just called Cherry Blossom? Cherry Grove.
uh it could be Cherry Grove. I don't know.
I don't see any whatsoever.
Are you looking on chunk base?
Hmm.
Let me pop in there too and see if I can.
I don't think it's gonna work on old seeds.
Well, it should.
Yeah, I don't know what color's supposed to show up besides pink, but nothing.
Are you
I'm
actually
losing that
like,
as
are
far
you
as you know.
highlighting the biome? Like, are you putting
I have it specifically Cherry Grove, yeah.
Is that what it's called? Is Cherry Grove? Yep, there it is right
That's what I
there.
put in. I don't know if that's actually what it
Okay,
is.
Cherry
See what
Grove surface go. All right.
it might just be new seeds only. Which would make sense because this is
Surface.
generated. It's meant to be built this way, so
Oh, that's true. Actually, hold on. First off, make sure your version is 1.20, not 1.19.
okay. There you go.
Um,
A couple of them just popped up.
and then okay.
But I don't think we're gonna see anywhere any near us. What's this new symbol? Trail ruins?
Yeah, so that's like some of the archaeology stuff.
Archaeological?
Um, archaeological. Yeah, I can't. I can't say I got too much of a twang. Um,
Archaeopagos? It looks like the only new feature that's been added to the chunk
so
base.
if we actually hadn't um played on this world yet, there would actually be a cherry blossom. Uh, wait, where's the village?
Yeah,
Where's the village? The village wouldn't actually be there.
right.
Interesting.
It
Okay. So right where the
still
village is right
shows the one
now,
to the north.
right where the village is now that we have our whole starter area around, there should be a cherry grove there in the new version.
Right on, yeah, right on
But since
top
we've
of
since we've explored it, that won't be
trade
there.
stuff.
But there, let me turn off some of this shit.
Turn
There's
off all
too
that.
much
Yeah, I
stuff
was gonna
here.
say there's too much stuff stacked on top.
I don't care about ocean ruins. Okay. So really, the next spot, man, that was like the only one for quite a ways.
Well, that's fine because it wouldn't spawn in anyway.
Right. Turn
Let's
those
say
off.
directly west. There's a pretty big patch over there.
Directly west.
Negative 6,300, negative 500. My guess is that I probably have
Oh
passed it.
yeah, there's an ancient city over there too. Right under it. So
All I
yeah,
want to do is just grab the tree and bring it back. It's not like we need the bio. We just need the tree.
right. Yeah, there's quite a few areas. Like there's another big patch with a giant cluster of ancient cities. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ancient cities up at like the negative 3280, negative 3800 range. There's a giant cherry grove there, but there's a shit ton of ancient cities. I got a cluster of them.
Oh,
I guarantee we haven't been
I
over
don't think
there.
that was there before.
Yeah, I don't. I'm pretty sure that wasn't there, and we
I've
have
definitely
not
been
been to
up
that
there.
area.
Oh, I've been up there plenty since of all the mountains. I've definitely been up there.
Okay,
I
let's
don't know
see.
how that works with it being at a certain depth. Is the chunk top to bottom?
I believe so.
So yeah, none of that would be there. We could check it out and just see.
Yeah, it'd be worth checking out sometime. But anywho, all right. As far as, I'm gonna get up and get another view here. And spin around.
Nailed it.
Oh man, I can't really capture. I feel stupid. Let's go this way. This way. Trying to walk. This is. Oh my god.
You weren't crouching.
Let's do this. I want to be able to show that we've got the first layer done.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Fuck. I am so sorry. Alright, hold up. Alright, let's go over here. Let's try this again. This way. There we go. Is that enough? You're right. I kind of need like a really good lookout point to be able to show from like a different angle.
Where's the tallest landmass?
Well, there, but it's too far away to see that, so I've got to go over, I think, to this.
That's what I was saying. If you sit on top of that, you get the picture.
I think if I remember right, there's a, yeah. Go here, here. Whoop. I think that shows enough. Turn this back off here. Let that generate for a second, and then screenshot. All right, guys. Well, that is gonna do it for me. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out with me. We obviously made some progress, so we're gonna keep on this train for a while and doing the same thing. We'll see how long it actually takes us to build that next ring, but we're gonna keep chewing away at it. So until next time, I will catch you later. Peace.